Hello, everyone. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey. I am very happy to be here with you today. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Robert. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Long weekend coming up for you guys. Excuse me. Memorial Day weekend. Here we are. Here we go. Join us on Telegram. My website is on here. So if you are listening and not watching the show directly, if you're listening on your way home, thank you, Robert, for your donation to the show. I will read out any questions I get. If you have a particular question, I'm going to do psychic reads tonight. If you have a particular thing you want me to focus on, let me know. Put it in the chat. What else? So I will read out any questions I get and any validation on the reading that I give. I'll be working with a couple of decks tonight, just as a little inspiration. I have the Goldylocks Productions Oracle cards, and these are the fancy ones that come in this tin, and they have the gold on the side, blinding gold there. And here's one for me, Allow the Quiet. So each of the show hosts contributed like 5 or 6 of these little messages for you. Each card has a mandala on it, if you can see that. And they come in a bunch of lovely colors. And so that's a message, an oracle card for you. You can pull one every day if you care to. There's also a less expensive version, which comes in a black velvet bag and does not have the gold on the side. So you can pick those up at Goldylocks Productions /shop. We have a lot of t-shirts, designs by the, still very hot here. I'm kind of sweating a little bit. Sorry. Designs by the show hosts for different seasons. And when they run a sale like 15 or 20% off, that's the time to get yours. Stock up on your holiday shirts, Christmas, Easter, spring, Halloween. A lot of designs. We have hoodies, mouse pads, cups, travel cups. It says, I don't know if you can see that on there. Says In the Psychic Flow. I'll have to make these a little bit bigger. So we have water bottles, coffee cups, travel mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, mouse pads, stickers. What else do we have? Hats. We have everything. And you can support an individual show. You can support them all. So whatever purchase you decide, you can support your favorite show if you like. Support Goldylocks Productions in general. It's all on there, so please check it out, and you'll be notified if there's a sale. We'll keep you in touch on that. We do a spreadshirt sale, and that's the time to get in there and get a couple of shirts. And let's see, the other deck I'm going to be using will be Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. There's another Oracle card. I was thinking about pulling tarot cards tonight, which is in the other room, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll do that one night. People like cards. I don't usually use cards in my readings, but, you know, it's a good jumping off place. So that's where I'm at tonight. So we'll use those. Now, listen, if you are watching us live, you're either on Twitter or X, watching us on Psychic Medium Carolan Carey, or you are on Rumble, watching In the Psychic Flow, or YouTube In the Psychic Flow, or Facebook, which is Psychic Medium Sarasota. Those are our live streams. Let's see. What else? Did I mention YouTube? Yes, I think I did. YouTube is In the Psychic Flow, and Rumble In the Psychic Flow. So we are here every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And sometimes I actually have a plan for the show. But sometimes that goes out the window. If your loved ones want to come in, they're going to come in anyway, which is fine. Well, I will certainly allow that. So we'll see what happens. I try to start out with a psychic readings tonight. So like I said, if you have questions, please put them in the chat. I have people talking to me. We might have people crashing the chat tonight. I'm getting some questioning on here already. People liking the show so far. I haven't even done anything yet. Okay, thank you very much. Memorial Day weekend, here we are. So let's Let me do this first. Where's my other page? Here it is. People get confused. Memorial Day and Flag Day and everything. Memorial Day was originally called Decoration Day. Decoration Day, from the early tradition of decorating graves with flowers, wreaths, and flags. Memorial Day is a day for remembrance of those who have died in service to our country. That is the difference. Now, I want to do a little something. Let me pull out of my box of tricks here. We'd like to thank all of those who have served our country. This is a couple of good ones here in case you are interested. We bless the families of our fallen troops and fill their homes and their lives with your strength and peace. In union with people of goodwill of every nation, embolden us to answer the call to work for peace and justice, and thus seek an end to violence and conflict around the globe. We ask this through your name. Amen. Memorial Day prayers, Xavier University. One of my favorites. We're looking for spiritual blessings and prayers. So there we go. Okay. So shall we start? Let's see. Now, I might get songs, song lyrics. I might get pull a card. I will pull a card for at least 2 cards for our super stickers. Robert is one of them. He has very generously contributed to the show. The minimum donation, if you want to support the show, is $4.99. And that moves you up in the line a little bit to the top. So Robert would be our first person. Skip the line. You can support the show by just hitting the like button, share and subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so you know when we go live again. You're under no obligation to support any of our shows, but it's very nice. We do have expenses to produce a show every week, so we do appreciate the tip. And that's that. So there you go. Thank you very much. Oh, and also, if you're on Rumble and like to make a contribution, you can do so via my Venmo account, which is Carolan-Carey. And my name is spelled Carolan-Carey. So there you go. Okie dokie. All right. So let's get started with Mr. Robert. Let me just see if there's anybody else I have to say a quick hello to, and we'll see how it goes. Usually we start out a little slow. Hi, Ruth. Nice to have you with us. Let's see. And then, hi, Lee. Nice to have you with us. Hi, Catherine. Hi. Are you new to the show? I don't know. I don't remember your name. Robin's here. Yay, Robin. How are you? Elise Buck. Nice to have you with us. I think I've read for you before. Okay. Let me mention our show host first. The first one joining us tonight is Ruth Saltman. She is on Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul. Right? Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And she's on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, all of that. She has a wonderful show. Great spirituality, practical spirituality. She is an author, a resident author show host. Her website is ruthsaltman.com. So please check her out. Our other show host this evening joining us is Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. She is on Tuesday evenings. She's a great intuitive reader, does charm readings, does everything, letters from heaven. Someday she's going to do crystal ball on her show. And she's inherited her psychic abilities from her lovely mother, who comes to visit once in a while, comes to visit the show. Gives me inspiration, so I thank her for that. Robin is a terrific reader. You can catch her Tuesdays. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food, 8 p.m. Okay. We're going to do, my website is carolancarey.com. If you want to check out for readings. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, so let's get to poor Robert, who's being very patient here. I am not on the Telegram thing. I have trouble getting on there. I don't know why. When my original laptop crashed, this new one, I don't seem to be able to get on there. We do have Reverend Tiffany has set up Goldylocks Productions on Telegram, so please check that out. I gotta get on there. Okay. What was I doing? Robert Myers. Hi, Robert. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you this evening. Let's see what we got. Let's go first. Seer. People are sending me messages. Sorry about that. Here we go. I like this one for you, Robert. This is it's a beautiful card. These are beautiful cards. These are the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. There. This is Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. So I think that's a great message for you there, Robert. Since we've been talking about your proposed love life nonstop. And let's see. And I would also like to give you this one, Robert. This is the Eagle. See from a higher perspective. There you go. I'd like to pull that for you. So I hope that resonates with you. So let's see what we get. I guess I'll pull one of these too. Let's see. Pull one of these too. I don't know why I put these back. Be present in the and live in the moment. That's contributed by Ruth Saltman. So be present and live in the moment. So you got a lot of messages there, Robert. Don't ask me to repeat them because I think I put them back in the box. Let's see. All right. What do we got for Robert? The song that I'm getting. Oh, this is funny. Ring My Bell. It feels like you, Robert. It's like, Let me see what the words are to that. Ring my bell. Let's see. Ring my bell. Why is this not working? Okay, I guess I'll have to go to Google. Okay, let's see. Lyrics. Ring my bell. And this is Robin's mother giving me this. Anita Ward. Really? Wow. Ring My Bell song by Anita Ward. I'm glad you're home. Now, did you really miss me? I guess you did by the look in your eyes. Well, lay back and relax while I put away the dishes. And then you and me can rock a bell. The night is young and full of possibilities, Robert. Well, come on and let yourself be free. My love for you, so long I've been saving, tonight was made for you and me. You can ring my bell. Okay, Robert, that's for you. All right, what else? So let's see. Got 3 cards, a song. Oh, as I was saying, Robin's mother has passed, and she visits the show. She likes to visit her daughter's show, of course. I'm sure she's there every week. Fortunately for me, she joins me once in a while, and I think she's the one who gives me the inspiration for the song lyrics that I give to people, because I never did that before I met Robin. So I'm thinking it's from her mother. So I'm going to give her full credit for that. Robert, $signs, yes. Now we're into, I like June through September here, but June and September in particular, also the month of October. These are significant. Now don't give up hope. Know that it is coming. It doesn't come in our timing. It comes in our divine time, in divine timing, which is not up to us. But there is a plan for you. I know you don't always believe that. I don't always believe there's a plan for my life either. But there you go. There is a divine plan for you. There is more money coming. There is a transitional period. of position, maybe lateral, but it'll produce more money for you in the future. It's a better situation. I'm not sure if this is a new company within the same company, but I think something between this summer, you'll hear mumblings of that, and by September, October. Now, by November, I'm feeling romantic, okay? And I've described this young lady a few times to you that I'm seeing. You could meet somebody entirely different, but I am seeing a blondish lady, a little on the curvy side, which is nice. I think you like that. You share a lot in common, which I like very much. She has the same outlook as you about a few things. She's got a good sense of humor, and she's fun, and she kind of laughs at you stumbling through, opening up and being more receptive, and she kind of laughs about that because she finds it very endearing. There we go. Robert, I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know if any of that resonates with you. And let's get to Lenka. Hello, how are you? Any song for me tonight? I'm going to look, Lenka. I will definitely look for you. Okay. Where are we? So we got Robert. I think Ruth is first up. Hi, Ruth. Got some new comments. Whoops. Robert, okay. Angie is blondish. Oh, was that the lady you went to the metaphysical thing with? Ooh. Okay. What did I say? Janet? Janice? I like Angie. Angie's good. And how do we feel about that? It's nice to be friends. It's nice to have friends with benefits eventually, I think. I think it's important to be friends and really enjoy each other. I don't know if I've ever gotten married that way, but I'm just saying. Don't go by my life, but I'm just thinking. I can't recall being friends. I think it's more important to be friends first. I think you have to be friends to go through. You have to like bond and go through life together. So I'm just putting that out there. I like that. All right, give me any feedback you got, Robert, and let's get to Ruth. Ruth, dear, how are you, hon? I'm so glad you got through the storms in Texas. Iowa got their hiney beat too, didn't they? Terrible. I get the peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. That doesn't sound like you, but I love her for you. I love this Native American lady because I feel her presence around you. I feel a presence of a female Native American. Maybe you do too. And she kind of looks like that. I like the white buffalo. I think that's very important as well. The peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. I don't think that pertains to you. I think if I am correct, if I'm looking at this, I feel like you're between like two warring factions. Now, this could be two sons, a son and a daughter and her husband. I feel, or something like that. I feel like this is within the family that you feel like you need to maintain the peace. And I think the only advice that you can give them would be to say, let go of being right. You don't have to be right every time. I'm sure that you were telling them this. I'm sure of that. But I think this is just reassurance that you're on the right path. Does that make sense, Rob? Ruth, does that make sense? I think you've had to maintain the peace most of their lives. I don't know what this is. I know your family all loves each other and they're close, but I do feel that there is a couple that lock horns. That's not unusual in a family, of course. As long as they understand this is your brother or sister forever, and it's not always that, I had to learn, it's not always that important to be right. And I mean, I would have shoved it down your throat in a heartbeat years ago. Now I really don't have the energy to fight about anything. My siblings are all older than me, and they're all not in the greatest shape, so there's no fighting with them. Even though they pick it, they'll pick a fight once in a while. But they're 1,200 miles away, so I don't really get into it too much. But they're elderly, so I don't really. They can fry my butt like nobody's business. Believe me, they can pull up the old, whatever. I've had to learn to let go of it because they are older. Now with kids, you don't want them worrying and fighting within the family. You don't want the young kids to see it. You don't want to be aggravated. So I think you're on the right track. That's the only thing that you can do to maintain the peace is like, look, we don't always have to be right. We're not always going to be right. I wasn't always right. I was wrong a lot of times, and I was convinced I was right. I think my daughter is still in that stage, but hopefully she'll get past that. Anyway, that's what I'm feeling, Ruth. I wonder if that applies to you. Also, let me see, Ruth, what are we doing? The dollars, I like the dollar signs for you very, very much. Do you have a military? I think I've asked you this before. Do you have a military person in your family? I think you have more than one. One of those uncles or a few of those uncles. I have somebody who's very patriotic, and I feel very military presence with them. So I'm saying to them, thank you for your service to this country. Would you understand that? Okay. Let me know, Ruth. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Ruth, we did Robert. Lee is next. Lee, right. How are you? You were looking for a song title tonight, correct? I have one, but I don't think this is for you. But another one bites the dust. I don't think that's for you. I don't know who that's for. Another one bites the dust. Is that what it's called? I know those are the lyrics to it. I don't know if that's what that song is called. I don't think that's for you. I'm getting the image. Is there what was the name of that song? It was something about flying away in a helium balloon. What was that? What was it? Earth, Wind, and Fire? Let me look. Let me Google this a minute. Wind and Fire. Something in a hot air balloon. Groove. No, that's not it. Okay. Something balloon. Hold on. It's sort of like a band, like a full band group. So there's balloon. Up, and away. Is that it? Oh. Red balloon. I don't remember this one, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Charlie XCX. Red balloon. Okay. It's on YouTube. Here's the lyrics. If you've got troubles, let them go. Let them soar so high, high into the sky, just like a red balloon. Don't let your worries get to you. Let them float on by, high into the sky, just like a red balloon. This does sound familiar. Today I opened my eyes, and now I'm so happy and free. I've got my friends by my side, and that's all that matters to me. Oh, come on, get up and join in, because this is just what you need. Let's do it all day long. Now I'm so happy and free. I've got my friends by my side because this is just what you need. That's for you, Lee. I wonder if that makes sense. But bees are buzzing, butterflies are dancing, and the trees are humming. Birds are singing songs. Oh, can't you see it's lovely? Life is beautiful. And it goes on and on. So there you go. There's your song, darling. Travel is still an option, is what I'm being told. Travel is still an option. Does that make sense to you? Let me know. If I get any feedback, people, I will read it out. Thanks, Lee, for being with us tonight. Let's see. Catherine, B-A-R-A-Q, Barracuda. Catherine Yee Barracuda. Am I saying that correctly? I'm sorry if I'm not. I don't think that I have read for you before. I'm not sure. So let me pull a card for you and see. Okay, very nice. Okay, I like that. I like this for you, Catherine. You know, your name sounds different to me, but I feel you're familiar. I wonder why that is. Okay, here. This is Lady, and I like this lady. I like the apples. It's like the fruit of the tree. Enjoy growth and reap the benefits. She's kind of hippie, cool kind of looking gal. And I like her for you. Okay, so what does this mean? Enjoy growth and reap the benefits. If I am you, I feel like I've completed something, a course, or I'm going to complete something. This is propelling me. It adds to my toolbox of skills and abilities. Does this make sense? Look at print type. Why am I getting that? Is this someone for you? You know, it's so funny. I'm working on this this genealogy thing on this one side of the family. I've spent more time on this than I did on the entire other side of my family. One person I'm seeking, I've spent like 8 months, I swear to God. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I was on my Uncle Charlie's, you know, each person in the family has like a page. And I'm getting print type. He was a typesetter for a few newspapers. The last one was New York Times. And he would say, all the news is fit to print. I think that was the New York Times or the Herald. I'm not sure which one that was their motto. But what I'm getting to, the reason I bring this up, long story short, is I'm getting with your, rats, the pen just fell apart. Catherine, I'm getting print type. I don't know why I'm getting that for you. So I don't know if it's my uncle coming through or this is for you. So I'm getting completion of something. This is beneficial to you. I like towards the end of the year, a change here in something. October, November, December. Do you have a kid in college or something? October, November, December. Very important time. And I'm not sure why that is. And I have the word uncle for you as well. I wonder if this makes sense. Do you have an uncle in spirit that you would understand? Like a godfather kind of feeling? Let me know, Catherine, if I'm up the right street with you. Okay, thank you. Let's see what else we got. Did we do Robin yet? No, I didn't do Robin yet. Hi, Robin. Let me pull something for you, dear. Should I pull one of these? Okay. Drop your shield. This is what I'm getting for you, Robin. Kind of weird. Beautiful card, isn't it? It says Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. I think that means emotionally. And I'll tell you what song I'm getting for you from your mother, Freebird. one of my favorites, Leonard Skinner, Free Bird. Which means you're going to be free. Because what I was going to say about this is your guard is up because you don't feel free yet, but you will. You will. Between the next year or so, year to two, 1 to 2 years. This is funny. I pulled this for you too. You are a beautiful masterpiece. Message from Robin McGuire, who I'm reading right this moment. You're a beautiful masterpiece. Don't forget that, from your mother. And Free Bird. So I want you to concentrate on those two things. Then you will drop your shield. And then I'm kind of laughing because you're like, oh no, I don't want another one. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, won't we? Let's see what Mom has planned. Did she have a song for you? Oh, it was Free Bird, yes. So if you haven't listened to Free Bird in a while, please do that. By Leonard Skinner. Should I give you a couple of lyrics? Let's see. I know them by heart practically. Leonard Skinner, Free Bird. Free Bird. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now, because there's too many places I've got to stay. But if I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same, because I'm free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. I think you know. Bye-bye, baby. It's been a sweet love. Through this feeling I can't change, but please don't take it so badly, because Lord knows I am to blame. Because I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change. Lord help me, I can't change. I will leave that with you, Robin. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of R's tonight. Robin, Ruth, stumbling all over myself. That's what happens when Robin's mother comes in. She's very forceful, so I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for joining me tonight, Robin. Very nice. Elise, how are you, dear? Elise Buck. Daffodils for you, my dear. Why do I get daffodils? Something about springtime for you? Is there someone on the other side that Easter spring was significant for? Daffodils is what I get for you. Sometimes they come in. That's too, I don't like that one. I kind of like this for you, Elise. Spirit Fox. I always like this card. There you go. That's for you, Elise. It says, Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Things aren't going to be changing for you. I feel like you're putting your shoulder into it now. You've been moving it along, trying to get things moving. Feeling like you're pushing a boulder up a hill with your nose kind of feeling. You're never going to get there. You are going to get there. June is a very significant month for you. Next month. What else is coming? You know what's the song that I'm hearing right now? I wonder who's giving me this. Battle of the Republic. Who's giving me this? Would there be somebody on the other side giving this song to you? Battle of the Republic? Because I feel like you've been doing battle. Elise, have you been doing battle with someone or something? Battle of the Republic. Is that the name of the song? Let me look that up. Got this. I don't know what's going on with Bing lately. It's kind of weird. Battle of the Republic. That is the name of the song, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Once I started reading the words. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Wow. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free while God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And that was written by John William Stuff, Julia Ward Howe, and Peter Knight. The story, Julia Ward Howe visited Washington, D.C. in 1861. That tune properly came to be called the Battle of the Republic. Howe and her husband, both of whom were active abolitionists, experienced firsthand a skirmish between Confederate and Union troops in nearby Virginia. And let us die to make men free. Not only did the song sing for an end to slavery, claimed that God was on the north side. So that's up for debate, I suppose. Why am I getting that for you? I feel to encourage you, whatever this battle is that you're doing. I wonder if you would recognize that. Let me know if I'm going up the wrong street. That's how I feel. So I'm going to give you that. Let me know, at least in the comments. Yes, I am new. Catherine says, yes, I am new. I was just searching for live psychic videos and found your page. Okay. Oh, we're very happy. Lisa has beautiful cards. Hi, Lanka. Anyway, I did Lee's song. Robert Myers totally agrees with me. Okay, good. Hi, Danny. Let me see if Ruth says, thank you for the messages, Carolan. It makes sense. I was always the peacekeeper, the glue, and the one that reminded everyone about everything, birthdays, etc. Stopped doing that years ago. Obviously. Robert says, Queen. Ooh, I'm liking it. Ruth said, I had an uncle in the military, my dad's brother. Up and away. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. Up and away. Yeah. Who sang that, Lee? I'm in Canada. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Catherine. That's a nice card. Okay. Print type. I don't know why I'm getting that. Up and away, the fifth dimension. That's what I was trying to think of. Yes. I think you're up and away. Catherine says her daughter is in grade school. So I screwed that up. Cards are gorgeous. Did I give you a card, Lee? No. Elise says, yes, letting go of my family on my own now. And it's your birthday, Elise. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Appreciate that. She said, makes sense. I've been going through a battle. Now I'm free. There you go. Okay, I got to pull. Danny, I will get you in a second. I got to pull a card for Lee. I thought I did. Didn't I? No? Okay. Well, hey, whatever. I'll do it again. I kind of like this weird kind of card for you. Where is it? Ignite your passions, Lee. There you go. Ignite your passions. He's got big feathers behind him. What is going on with him? Looks like he's got a big hawk or something behind him. Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions, Lee. Okay. Let me get back on track here. All right. Where was I? Okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling through the messages here to see what I was going to do. Danny? Got Elise's feedback. Thank you. Got Catherine's feedback. Searching for live site, Catherine. I have to go out. I'm going to have to go out that again, Catherine, see if I find something relatable to you. Let me do, oops. Oh, I got to get Lenka too. Lenka. Who was first? Oh, Lenka and then Danny. Okay, Lenka. Hi, Lenka. How are you? Let me see. Choose your path, dear Lenka. This is you, Direction Guardian. Here you go. Look at all the animals on there. I think you can relate to that. I'll tell you what I get out of this, looking at this and knowing you a little bit, Lenka. You're very stubborn, like this. I would say it's sort of a bison, that bovine animal there on my left side of the card. That's a stubbornness. The lion is ferocious, and that is you. You piss her off. That's what you get. And the beautiful white bird there with the beak, that reminds me of very peaceful, like between the warring, reminds me of Ruth here. The bovine, the cattle, and the lion fighting each other, and the peace bird in between, and a lovely mandala there. So I give you this card, Lenka. That explains to me, that's how I see you perfectly. The two warring factions, like either way, you could raise some hell with somebody. And then there's the peaceful dove bird part of you. So let's see, what are we getting for Lenka? How's my time? Lenka. What's going on? Who's the cat lady? Lenka, who's the cat lady? Do you have a cat lady on the other side? Why am I saying cat lady? The way they're coming in, Catherine, I think that was for me. I think that was my uncle. I think that's why I got the word uncle as well. I think he was trying to tell me something. Sorry, my family crashes in too. See, I really don't run this show. I'm just kind of like, do as I'm told. Let's see. Let me see. Dream and journey. Yeah. Let me pull one of these. Nah. Keep smiling. It's contagious. Robin McGuire. I like that for you, Lenka. There you go. Robin always knows what to say. What I'm getting, Lenka, it's not always going to be like this. So I know that you have some future plans. You think it's not going to happen. Funny thing about that is we do have to make the changes. We have to clear out the old, to allow the new. Who is this cat lady, Lenka? Let me know, will you please? I do not have a song in mind. I'm not getting a song. Maybe later I'll get a song. Thank you for joining us, Lenka. Let me hit everybody at least once. Danny. Glad to have you. Let me pull you a card. I'm doing some psychic readings tonight. I start off pulling a card to see if it gives me some inspiration. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Danny, I'm wondering if you would understand that. And I got to get back to Catherine. Look at that owl on his head and a clock. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a clock. That is a drum. That is symbols on a drum. And an owl on top of his head and a lot of bells. Bells signify to me like a clearing of energy and bringing a message. I'm wondering if you're getting messages, Danny. What I'm kind of getting, I have an older person in the spirit saying, are we giving her messages? Hell yes. Does she listen? No. The messages may be too subtle for you to pick up. So pay attention to, you're not always going to get a marching band arriving with a message, Danny. Sometimes it's very subtle. I have an older gentleman here slipping his arm around your shoulder, giving you the confidence that you need to go forward. I feel I'm a little bit, thinking of weaning out here. Don't, Danny, go forward with this, whatever that is for you. Does that make sense? And thanks for joining the show tonight. Excuse me, I'm coughing. My allergy pill just gave up. Let me see if I get anything on Catherine. I have somebody looking over your daughter who is not a fairy godmother, but more like a grandmother or great grandmother figure. And I see your daughter. Would she be spinning around in a circle? And I got the pink and all kinds of colors around her, sparkly kind of feeling. And there's something that she's doing, like spinning. I don't know if it's dancing or something that she's doing. And I'm being shown that picture of your daughter from an older woman in spirit. I feel is very grandmotherly. So would this be your mom, your grandmother, looking at your daughter? I like the color yellow for you. There's something about a yellow here. Did I mention daffodils for you, or was that someone else? I get the color yellow around you, and I don't know why I'm getting that. And I also am getting the word remodel. So I'm wondering, since I already did you once, I'm sorry that you couldn't take that. I hope that you can take one of those things. I hope I was up the right street there. Thank you, dear. Okay, let me see. Robert, just give me feedback. Robert says, thank you, Carolan. The cards are very sharp. Good. Good. Glad you like it. Danny has an unsteady connection. That's okay. You can review the show later. Up and away. Yeah, I do like that, Lee. Ruth says, thank you, Carolan. I love and appreciate you and all you do. Oh, ditto for you, girl. Okay. Let's see. Can you message finally to answer my question? Maybe. Print. I think that was Catherine. I think that was my Uncle Charlie coming in that used to work for the New York Times. And she says, thank you. Isn't she gracious? She says, thank you so much. Pulled a card. Elise said her birthday, letting go of her family. Yeah, sometimes it makes sense. I've just been through a battle. Good. Robin says, wow, you are correct. And Free Bird is my theme song. Oh, really? My phone started playing that song on the way to her memorial, and there were 3 hawks flying above me. You are amazing. You too, girl. And thank you so much for the lend of your mother. Appreciate that. Danny says, I'm a cat lady too. Oh, is that you? Like I said, I'm not really a cat lady. I'm not really a cat lady. I could relate it myself to. I don't know what that means. Danny says she has an owl. And she does get messages, and she needs help understanding them. Yeah, and it makes sense to her. Okay, good. And I'm at 8:49. Whoa. And I have a few minutes. Wow. So let me see whose message I messed up. Sometimes it's kind of like, I make this statement when I do crystal ball readings. Sometimes when you have a group, I had to learn how to do this because I relate more to people that I see, or I see, like when I did platform, I did a gallery, an audience. So you're seeing people. And I did, my business was pure phone readings. I did international phone readings from the jump because I didn't have any clients locally at the time. So I did a lot of international calls, which I really don't do anymore because of the time zone thing. I can't be bothered. I figured the UK and all that, you got plenty of readers over there. I don't like to mess around with the time zones. I'm up too late as it is, and there's a 7-hour time difference over there. So I really don't want to do that anymore. So anyway, what I'm saying is I am used to having a connection, either a voice or an image to work from. On here, I don't have that. I just have your question, your name, whatever handle you're going by, not even your name. So sometimes I feel like, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say that. Sometimes I feel like I'm not hitting the mark, and I apologize for that. I'm looking for a cough drop. Oops. I'm looking for a cough drop. So I apologize. Sometimes maybe there's too many people in the chat, maybe, and I'm picking up the wrong person. Don't know. Anyway, now I have my cough drop. I can go on. Let's see. I want to look at Blanca again. Blanca, did you like that card? Let me know. Now, don't forget, if you don't mind, this weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Remember the reason that we are enjoying this 3-4 day weekend. If you could pray for the families that have lost members of their family protecting this country, that would be really nice. If you could say a prayer for them. We know the ones that have lost their lives in battle are in God's hands now. We know that. And they're okay. But their families are still mourning the loss of that brother, sister, son, father. So if you could pray for those family members, that would be great this weekend. Say a little prayer. Remember that. Okay. Did I forget anybody? Oh, like I said, I love the card, and it definitely could be me on every level. Oh, okay, good. Okay. All right. Let me see. Danny says, I get messages and I need help understanding them. You have to get more familiar with the guides around you. When I say that, I'm saying that the philosophy that I trained in taught us that we come in with a band of spirit guides. We come into the earth plane with a band of spirit guides, but we'll have different roles. And I would, like in meditation or in dreams, make a connection with at least one of them and kind of get the feel for their personality. And that will give you an indication what kind of these messages mean. Are they funny messages? Are they meant to be funny? Are they meant to be serious? What time period is this guide from originally? Is he Victorian age? Was he from UK? Was he from Poland? Was he from Hawaii? Where's this guide from? Kind of gives you an indication of what kind of messages he or she is sending and their meaning. So that's the first thing. And then I think you will understand the messages better. You take everything very literally. Let it wash over you. And it's okay to say, I didn't get that. I don't understand that. Can you explain that to me? Let this guide introduce themselves to you and learn to work with them. There is a female guide around you, but I don't think that's the one that's going to begin the message. That's more about extra love. The female is about extra love that you didn't get, that you should have gotten. Does that make sense? The message bearer seems to be a rough and tumble kind of guy, and that could be why you don't understand. And we don't get to pick our guides. They pick us. And I like that. This is the card I'm pulling. Rough and tumble kind of guy for you, Danny. This is the Stag. And it says, trust and thrive. So you have to trust the messenger, that they are doing only your highest and best situation for you. Highest and better good. That's why they're here. If you don't understand the message, ask for clarification. And I think your misunderstanding is you're taking them too literally, I think. Let the message wash over you. Does that make sense? Sometimes it takes me a while, like, duh, you know. So I hope that is helpful. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I think I'm done. I think I got everybody's message out. No, that wasn't for you. I decided that wasn't for you. Another one bites the dust. That's not for you. That's why I went with the balloon song. Hi, Linnell. No, I have time to do Linnell. I was going to end the show, but I have Linnell here. Now I can do another one. Is meditation the best way to connect? Actually, if you go to my website, on there is the crystal tube meditation, which I've done a few times on the show. To me, that's the best way to introduce. But you can do meditation, you can do dreams, you can ask. Cooking, we are in a happy place. Good for you, Lino. Robin says, thank you for a great show. Getting ready for the first birthday of my grandson, and both my girls will be here. Oh, very happy for you, Lino. Let me pull your card. There's a big gift for that baby. Is there a big gift? Like a little car or something like that? Is there something being unveiled for him? See her. This is you, Linnell. Oh, I can't even get it off the deck. Here. See her. See beyond the current situation. I think you're very good at that. That's you, Linnell, the gypsy. In the nick of time, I was. You absolutely were. That's for you, Linnell. I feel as if there is a big present for this child. Probably from you, I guess. I would think. And he is going to be a bundle of energy, this kid. And you and him are going to be as thick as thieves. That's what I get, Linnell. Does that make sense? Thick as thieves. Thank you all for a wonderful show. I appreciate you being here tonight. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy and stay safe. See you next time.